Welcome back, friends, to my playthrough of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we arrived at this place, the Citadel Space Station. Our main purpose of being here is to expose Saren, the rogue Spectre that, if you remember, killed Nihilus back in episode 2. And we are supposed to go to the Citadel Tower now. But you know me. We gotta explore, we gotta talk to everybody, and that's what we are gonna do this episode. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it in time to actually go to the Citadel Tower to proceed with the main mission. But yeah, I can guarantee you, the first thing we are going to do in this episode is to explore this area because it looks so interesting. The view is nice. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. We actually explored a little bit of this place already. We arrived at the human embassy, and then we checked out the Elcor and Volus embassies. They are in the same wing as us, and then we went to the opposite wing, meeting up with Executor Palin in the CSEC headquarters. He is the leader of the CSEC, the Citadel Security, and that's about the extent of our little exploration that we did so far. And we're gonna do a lot more of that in this episode. So without any further ado, let's get right back into Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, shall we? Okay. Yeah, the very last thing we did in the last episode is we talked with Avina here. She's a VI, and I don't think there's anything we can interact here. Oh, there is actually. We haven't talked with this embassy receptionist.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Oh, this is a little bit awkward that we are asking about Avina after we actually talked quite a lot with her. But let's go.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Shahira. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Oh, what's this?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Trillions of citizens. Wow. Give or take 1,000 times more of the population of our Earth in the present day. I think we...
What is this place?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Sorry, we already chose that dialogue option, so I'm just gonna go.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh, codex entries. Let's check it out if it's a primary one. It actually is. Okay.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Wow. They can live for over 1,000 years. So, we clarified that the current year is 2183. In the special episode, the SC episode that was uploaded before this one, where we go over the secondary codex entries. And imagine, so Asaris that we meet today, for example, the embassy receptionist, is probably hundreds of years old, right? She was probably born in, I don't know, like 1500s, 1400s, the medieval times, perhaps the Renaissance times. But she's here today interacting with us about what the Citadel is, where the embassies are. And yeah, I think we've read about them a little bit in some of the secondary codex entries as well. I think there have been mentions of Asari, but now we actually get the primary codex entries about them. Okay. Okay, have a good day, embassy receptionist. And I think I want to go here actually. Let's go here. Look at that view. If you look at the top right there, it seems like there's a curvature. I haven't quite figured out the geometry of this place yet actually. We know that there's a Citadel tower, but I don't see the tower. So, okay. To CSEC Academy. This elevator leads down to CSEC Academy. The Alliance docking bay can be found there. I think we are going to explore this main area in this episode. If there's more time, maybe we go to the other places that are only accessible via these elevators, but the priority is to explore this main area first. So let's go. Let's proceed. Oh, I believe we haven't identified that species so far. Is it okay to say that? Well, we are a different species, so yeah. There's another Asari sitting looking into this gorgeous lake. There's a Turian there. Okay. I think this just takes us back to where we were, no? To embassies, yeah. We go here, this should take us back to where we were. Oh, where are these cars actually? Yep, there's Avina there. Use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations. Why did I read so slow? Please choose a Citadel Rapid Transit destination. Presidium locations. You know what? No. This functions kind of like the elevators, right? No, we're gonna explore this this area first. There's a statue there. See, there's a curvature there. So is this the ring that is in the center of the Citadel? If you guys remember the cutscene, the beautiful cutscene in the last episode, in episode 3 where we arrive at the Citadel. There's a central ring to the Citadel, right? Maybe we can pull up some of the picture from the codex. Maybe from the secondary codex entry actually. Oh, but okay, I'm gonna try to leave the highlight there if possible. Okay, good. We're gonna check that out in the next SC episode. Yeah, is this place that ring in the middle there, in the top right of our screen right now? It's probably the Presidium ring, right? But again, I'm gonna check it out later, so okay. Okay, we crossed the lake. Or is it a river? I'm gonna go here first.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Yet everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Keepers. Ooh, it's these technician guys. We've seen a few of them so far. Around the embassy area. Well, that's the only place we've been so far, but yeah, around the embassy area we met a few of them already. What's this place? Nalina. Let's talk to Nalina.
Welcome, I am Nalina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Oh, wait. In the last episode, there have been mentions of this consort character. I think her name is Shahira. I think Private Fredericks, I think is his name. In the bar, mentioned her. And I believe that's not the only time we heard about her. So, yeah. This is apparently the place. So, yeah, alright. We're gonna experience the Citadel to our fullest ability, so...
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. Okay. I kind of want to go with any of these right ones. The dialogue options on the right, but as always, we gotta go with the options to the left, guys, because the right ones precede the conversation.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
What is happening? Well, it does sound interesting.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Great. I was feeling bad that I didn't go with these options and we couldn't find it anymore. But I'm glad that's something that we can rectify now. So let's go with this one and then we go to the last investigative options.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
Okay.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
That sounds like shady. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong take, but like, you'd think one would prefer to you know, have a clear idea of what they're looking for. They go somewhere to get it, and they feel fulfilled from getting it, but not realizing what they were seeking until after it is provided to them. You know?
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Well, we did, right? We did. So, yeah.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina,
Yes, Shahira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Sure. I want to know why, actually.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Is there anything else we can talk about with Nalina? Nalina, I think she mentioned her name. She pronounced her name, rather.
The consort still awaits your visit.
Okay, let's not make someone who usually needs to be waited for months in advance waiting, I suppose. Though we can talk with this attendant before, and this client.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
She looks very similar to Nalina, and this client over here is a Volus, just like Din Korlak that we met in the last episode. Oh, she's not an Asari.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth. The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
Interesting, she has multiple dialogues. Either she's unique or I've been missing quite a lot of dialogues so far.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Okay, I think we are supposed to go here. There's nothing to the sides. Okay. There she is, Shahira. I'm gonna explore your room first, if you don't mind. What's this pod? Like a sofa?
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
Let's ask who she is.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Sure. This conversation is very expected of RPGs, I suppose. Meeting new people, learning about their problems, we solve their problems, we get some rewards out of it. That's how RPGs go, I suppose.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What's with the touch there, but okay.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay. I can respect that attitude.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
She's very forward with the what do you call that? Well, the term eludes me right now. But yeah, with the sense of touch, basically, for lack of a better word right now. Yeah, she's very forward with that.
Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Sure. You got a new journal entry. I bet that's an assignment. Okay. This is our first assignment that seems to take place in Citadel. Yeah, speak with General Septimus. Okay. Let's see what our friends have to say.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Okay. Okay, Ashley.
Big place.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
Don't get me wrong. I've only heard good things about the consort. It's just...
The unknown forces us out of our comfort zone. It forces us to be vulnerable.
Exactly. That's just what I was thinking.
Good. Then we are ready to begin.
Okay. We haven't talked with him before.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
I mean, she requested me to listen to her problems. That's a change, I suppose.
An hour here is better than a year on leave.
This guy really enjoys his time here. Good for you, dude.
If only I could afford to come more often. No questions now. I'm trying to relax. I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Okay, so there are actually multiple dialogue. Already know what I'm gonna do with that.
I'd spend all day here if I could. Isn't this place terrific?
I guess.
This is the most relaxed I've been in days. This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Please, relax and enjoy yourself. Human military? You'll enjoy it here, I think. At ease, officer. This is a place of peace. Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Okay, so about like 4 dialogue options. Hey Nalina, let's talk about with Nalina before we leave.
Few are ever asked to aid Shahira. It's quite an honor.
I think these two will be the same as before, so let's go with this one first.
What do you know about the general?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back since. He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
Hmm. Seems like a good guy. It's just maybe he has one bad day or something like that. I don't know. Let's go over these options just in case.
What is the consort? What does she do?
Never mind.
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Never mind. Let's go.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Bye. Okay, let's go here. Where's Shepard looking at? Oh, there's Avina again. What's this statue, guys? Does she have something new to talk about?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Oh, so different Avinas explain the different things in their surroundings. I see. Okay, let's try to look out for more Avinas that we can find during our exploration. And let's learn more about these three new I suppose happenings, events, things. Yeah.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
Yeah, I think we heard about Krogan rebellions in one of the primary codex entries. Perhaps the ones about Turians. I see.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
I think we did this a couple of times already. We ask Avina the hard questions, even though she's a VI and not an AI. But yeah, I wanted to ask exactly what Shepard asked. So that was nice.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Serves who right? I don't see a need to say that.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
To extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Okay, wait, I get a little bit confused at the beginning there. So it was 2200 years ago? People were trying to look for the Citadel, but instead open mass relays to the Rachni homeworlds? And the war lasted for 3 centuries?
That's all for now.
Wow.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Let's dive into the Codex, guys.
50,000 years
Oh,
ago,
this
the
one.
Prothean, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Oh, so they were offered a chance to surrender, but they refused, and then the Krogan eradicated them. Well, I guess that's what would happen when you refuse to surrender, I guess, though. I don't know. Interesting. Spacefaring insects. How do they fare the space? Do they have like spaceships as well? How do they operate their spaceships? Interesting. Over 2,000 years ago. Wow. There were already like galactic battles and stuff 2,000 years ago. Where we humans were still very much not dealing with space and all of this. Oh, we've been here before, so yeah, let's go back down. Oh, what happened there? What's this? Emporium shopkeeper. Well, Avina did say that this is the financial district. So this is what, are these what shops look like? Ooh, the shopkeeper is one of a kind.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
What does decadent mean again? Like humble, I guess? In my humble emporium?
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I think this option will always be there when we interact with shopkeepers, so let's go investigate first. So Dylan, is it?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Ooh.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
So our shopkeeper here is Hanar, I suppose.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Also, that was the same as the dialogue option that we had the first time.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
View standard items. Yep, knew it. We are broke. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Maybe we should buy these licenses to basically update the shop on the Normandy. Huh. You know what? We are very limited on money right now. I really want to buy this, but I'm gonna wait until I go through all the shops in the Citadel and see if we can actually afford all the licenses and stuff like that. Maybe we'll get more money during our stay here, right? So I'm gonna keep in mind that this Hanar actually sells a license.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Yeah, I want to check out the
Show me
other
your items.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
View non-human armor. Okay, never mind.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Oh my god.
Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I seem to remember that we can skip such repetitive dialogue. Not sure how.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased
You
to
can
do
just
so,
press
human.
X, I guess.
You will not be disappointed.
Yep. The only thing to keep in mind is the license, I think. What's this place? Ooh. Found one of these guys again. It's like a storage room, I guess. Oh. So everything here is part of the Emporium, I guess. I thought there would be like several shops. What's this? Barlavon, another Volus.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Oh. Interesting. Some people actually know us. Barlavon, Executor Palin earlier.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
That's a good motto for your line of work, I suppose.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Let's keep going, guys.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Oh, the clapback. But it's a very fair point, I guess.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
He really likes it here, huh?
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Hey. Thanks, I guess. The elite, are we? Okay.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
That's endearing, I find, that he really likes it here.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye, Barlavon. Oh, secondary.
The Elcor, the Geth, the Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical. So instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kajay, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Interesting. Excessive politeness. That seems to be their deal. Also, the two names. The Emporium shopkeeper face name is Dylan, and their homeworld is a permanent blanket of clouds, 90% ocean cover. They seem to know quite a lot about Prothean then, because there's a lot of Prothean ruins on Kaje in their homeworld. Maybe we can ask them a thing or two about the beacon that impart some visions onto us. Are there no more Avinas around here? Let's try to cross the... Still can't figure out whether this is a river or a lake. So that was the financial district. I wonder what this place is. I think that's where we came from, right? The embassies. 2 wards. I think this is a different section, right? I think we can go there later. Let's fully explore this area first. The Presidium. Now we know what this area is called. Another statue of a mass relay. Oh, there's another Avina. Oh, they are the keepers. You know what, actually I did refer to them as bugs as well the last episode, though I don't know if I should have.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Oh, okay, let's talk about them maybe then.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Incarceration and rehabilitation. Okay, I'm not gonna disturb them then.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, the Asari first discovered the Citadel, and then came the Solarians? Is that correct? And then they founded the Citadel Council, and then relatively recently came the Turians, who also became a member of the council. That's kind of the order of events, right? And then they found that relay monument.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Citadel control. What is that? Council chambers is fairly self-explanatory, I guess.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
1,000 vessels. Okay.
I'd like to hear more about the Council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I see. Okay.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Are we sure that Avina does not have self-awareness? I guess my understanding of self-awareness is probably not correct. But I was referring to the fact that she is fully aware that she is not programmed that way. Yeah, maybe I'm probably misunderstanding what self-awareness is. Okay, that's the Citadel Tower. Yeah, we already asked that and that. Let's go here.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
The tower has an inaccessible core? How is it inaccessible? Like, what makes it inaccessible? Anyway, always interesting to talk to Avina.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Uh-huh.
The Elcor. When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
Wow. I mean, they are peaceful but also mysterious. That's an interesting vibe we got there. Again, another mention of inaccessible core of the Citadel. How is it inaccessible? They're like an impenetrable part of the Citadel that the Keepers come out of or something.
Biotics is... Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Which is what happened with the Rachni. I see. This is very interesting, very detailed. There's a primary relay, works for longer range but only to a specific other primary relay. There are also secondary relays that work in shorter ranges but omnidirectional. They're very detailed but also at the same time gives you a rather clear idea as to how an aspect of the world, of the universe works. I really like these codex entries, guys. Okay, let's check this area out before we go to the tower. Oh, here it is, the relay monument. Caden seems like he has something to say.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Huh. Does he say that because he's a biotic?
Sure is peaceful here.
Oh, I'm glad we talked to Caden there. That seems like a very specific line of dialogue.
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like. Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Okay, that's one answer to our questions. It is actually a lake, not a river.
Big place.
You said that a couple of times already.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
Ashley might be onto something. I get that vibe from like the keepers, and now from this monument too, from what Caden said. Low hum? What does that mean? We're gonna have to keep that in mind, guys. I don't think we can interact with the monument, the relay monument. Okay, so we are at an interesting position here in terms of our gameplay. It is nearing the 1 hour mark, which is usually the time we wrap things up for the next episode to go, for things to be continued on in the next episode. But maybe we should go here. But there's at least 2 other areas we have yet to explore. The CSEC Academy and also the wards. I'm not quite sure what to do now. I think I'm tempted to go to the tower, but I'm afraid that it will actually take quite a long time to finish this part. It may go even almost to like the 2 hour mark or something. That would not be preferable. in my opinion. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. Maybe in the next episode we can go to the CSEC Academy, to the wards. I don't know if they are smaller than this place. Maybe we can do both areas in one episode, and then in the episode after that we'll check out the Citadel Tower. I hope this is not too slow for you guys, but as we have established a couple of times, this is kind of how I play games, especially a BioWare RPG like this one. And to me, it's really satisfying to know, to learn more and more about, well, in this case, the Citadel space station. And yeah, so there will be rather less action in the couple coming episodes, but yeah, that's gonna be about it for this playthrough. Let me save first, actually. Yep. And thanks again, as always, for watching right till the end. And I hope you had a good time in this episode, and I'm very much looking forward to see all of you in the next episode. See you. Goodbye.